All right, so this will also serve as my Arsenal women's review on the channel, so I'll cut this up later and make this into a video. But Arsenal 2-0 win over Brighton and Hove Albion today. And this was a massive, massive win for Arsenal. Like, Brighton has been such a problem all season for the top teams. They beat Chelsea, they beat United, they held Manchester City to a 0-0. Arsenal actually is the only team now that have beaten them twice in terms of the top three. So a huge win for Arsenal today. It was hard work for sure. I thought Brighton played really well. Their press is very difficult to break, and they didn't give Arsenal a lot of breathing room. Jordan Nobbs ended up with a brace in this game, and she was the winner for Arsenal. The first goal, I felt like the Brighton goalkeeper Walsh could have done a lot better on, but certainly will take it from an Arsenal perspective. And then Brighton was in this game a lot. They had one chance where Arsenal just made a complete mess of it out of the back, and it was right after Miedema had missed like a golden opportunity right in front of goal. And Brighton came through and almost scored, and it just like rolled towards the goal and just went barely wide of the post. But man, my heart was in my throat the entire second half of that game until Nobbs scored the second goal. It came in the 76th minute. Donk started the whole counterattack. It came actually from a throw-in, and then the ball was a little bit loose. Donk played a perfect ball through to Miedema, who was free on the right wing. She played it into Mead, and Mead, I don't know how she even saw the run of Jordan Nobbs, but she played some crazy eyes in the back of her head pass and got it across, and it was a tap in for Nobbs. So a nice goal from Arsenal to cap it off, and then at 2-0, it was more comfortable from there. But like I said, this was massive for Arsenal just because this was the toughest game left on the schedule for the Gunners. Everybody else is going to be bottom of the table teams. They still do have to play Everton, I think, but to me, this was the hardest game that was left. And this was the team that actually did Arsenal the favor in beating Manchester United a couple weeks ago. So Arsenal are now even with United on points, but they've got the extra game in hand, and the game in hand is on Wednesday against West Ham, one of the like four teams that's in the relegation fight right now. And so you would definitely expect Arsenal to win that game. But, you know, it's going to be one of those weird midweek games. Sometimes on short rest, it can be a little awkward. And so I hope that Arsenal can kind of just go in there, get the job done. And then if they do that, they will be 3 points ahead of United, and they're clear on goal difference still. So Arsenal are in very good shape. And this 3 points against Brighton was massive in making that happen. And I got to say about Brighton, like, Hope Powell has done such a fantastic job with them. Like, the way that they were passing it out of the back, the way that they were pressing, ADC says, sounds like a great performance for a tough game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, Brighton they play like a top team. And so I think if this team can have some investment, like, I think they could surpass Everton. I think they could genuinely challenge to be like fourth or fifth best team in the WSL if they get some better players. They do need that investment, and obviously they're not like a mega club on the same level as Arsenal or United or Chelsea or City, but with what Hope Powell is doing for them and the performances that they've put in this season, like, you give them a top goal scorer and maybe like another good midfielder, I think they could seriously be like a real threat in the WSL. The whole game, I was nervous. I was sweating it out, because if Arsenal dropped points, all of a sudden that third place race would have been on all over again with United getting the 4-0 win this morning. So like I said, big result, and credit to Brighton. Like, they played really well, but Arsenal ultimately did undo them, and AZC summed it up well. A great performance in a tough game. Very clutch.